So when we think about a healthy soul and an unhealthy soul structure, why does our soul structure become unhealthy? And I believe that it is the way that God had set up our world, our reality, and us, so that when we try to function without Him, when we try to make it without Him, actually there is like God doesn't actually have to reach into reality and even penalize us directly. Actually, just reality hits us because God had made it so that when we try to function without Him on our own, actually reality just sort of resists us. Just like with Adam and Eve, when the curse came, God said basically that reality, all of creation, will resist you because you have turned away from me. So, so this thought is definitely true, and we're back in Isaiah 57, verse. I want to read with you verse 17, and welcome again to this little chat in the morning. So it says, "For the iniquity of his covetousness was I wroth, and smote him. I hid me, and was wroth, and he went on frowardly in the way of his heart." So once again, there's so much to unpack here. But how does our soul become like an unhealthy one? And one of the answers to that question is that that there is well, it speaks about greed, wanting more for ourselves than we really have or ought to have, desiring someone that is not ours, wasn't even meant for us, and then that brings in sort of a twistedness into our hearts, a frowardness, like a cheating mentality, like a lying mentality, like a pretense where I am playing a certain game. I act like one thing. I am your friend, but I really want, your money. I am your friend, but I want your house. I want your business. I want your wife. I don't know. I want something. I want your success. I am your friend, but something. It's like there is selfishness involved, and greed, and the desire to build my life on yours. And there is an iniquity, and God says, "For the iniquity of his covetousness was I wroth, and smote him. I hid me, and was wroth." And this is interesting because God is saying, I hid myself. That should be like a moment when man says, wait a minute, when man perks up and says, wait, where is God? Where is God? Where is God? But actually, when we want our way, when I say, I want something for myself, and like I should have this, and they have it, but I should have it, and I'm gonna figure out a way, and then God hides himself, then actually I don't care. It says here, and he went on frowardly in the way of his heart. I just basically went my own way, and that's the thing that creates like an unhealthy soul structure, because I am trying to function without God, and I'm trying to make it without God, and our souls are not made for that. Now, the contrast to this would be Proverbs, a verse that we had looked at here in the mornings, in our mornings together several times, I think, over the past few years. It's Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. All your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. So this is paths, actually, all of them. So that basically is like a complete and constant reliance on him, where I say, no, not my way. That's the practical opposite of this kind of mentality. And no, not my way, but yours. This is kind of an expounding of what we mentioned yesterday, that those who trust him, those who run to him, those who escape to him, they are the ones to whom he can say, peace, peace, because that's where we are meant to function, not over here. And therefore this makes our soul into an unhealthy structure, and this makes our soul into a healthy structure. So there is a good chunk to meditate on, and God bless your day with that.